We need to remember, because all these wonderful changes you told us about, they happened because you had people that said, we want you to represent us, right? We want you to tell our story to the judicial system and change reality. So it always comes from people who are brave enough. And it's also, like, we always use that word, right? But social change also comes just from, because, when I look at my life now, at my queer life, my lesbian life, so I'm a very tired mother, I have a daughter and I have a wife, and that's my life. I don't think about myself as brave or whatever. I just live my life. We have, as Reform rabbis, and Reform movement, we have a very important role at progressing the discourse, at saying, we can read Judaism differently. And we know that there are two verses in Leviticus. We know that, right? But we choose all the time our Judaism and our religion according to our values. And our values right now are equality. And our values right now are that love is love, right? So we have a very important role here in first of all, really repairing the hearts of people who come to us, and just saying very clearly, and I do say it all the time, that you are loved the way you are. You are loved. You don't need to change in order to be a part of Judaism. It's not only just, because of what you believe, but because it's your culture, because it's your surrounding, because it's something that's your tradition, something that's important to you.
You said that the role of the Reform movement and of liberal Judaism is to be a trailblazer, right? We paved the way, I think, in many, many respects, to orthodoxy, to help them raise a voice within their communities and societies. And the Reform Siddur, Tfilat Adam, and I should say that you translate the Siddur together with Rabbi Levi Wyman-Kelman. And our Siddur includes a prayer for coming out. Do you feel we are addressing unique needs of liberal LGBTQ individuals that have previously been overlooked?
I think in many ways, when women came into the rabbinate, and then when queer people came into the rabbinate, so we just see things that others don't, right? As a woman, the fact that there is no prayer that you say when you get your period, right? It's crazy. Like, it happens every month. And it's something that, patriarchal Judaism never made sacred, or even, vice versa, right?
Yeah.
They put it as far away from them as they could. So again, when we're coming into the rabbinate as LGBTQ people, then we say, I see things that you don't, and I want to write a beautiful blessing about it.